Hello and hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to episode 27 of Stash Watch. Yes, hope you're doing alright, hope you can hear me alright, so let me know if you can't. Hopefully again, let's just check things are working, let's have a look. Yes, hi QP, how are you doing? Yeah, good to see you by the way, good to see you back. Yes, hope you're doing alright, and yeah, did you enjoy your time in Iceland by the way? Hope you had a lovely time. I'm assuming it wasn't the supermarket, although I might have cracked that joke already, but maybe you had a good time anyway, hope you did. It might have been 2 weeks ago now, I can't believe how quickly time's flying, but there we go. Yeah, Luke and bubblegum, yes. Yeah, basically, there's a bit of a poll going out there. What's the wackiest flavour, essentially, that you could... Well, I've only got a selection of 4. Some of them are more wacky than others, maybe, but bubblegum and chocolate maybe is one of them that Luke's saying there, so maybe he's voted for that. So have a look at the poll in the chat. Yes, and and hi there, Scotty. Rice pudding, it's a straight. Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah, it is a bit of a funny one. I think just trying to think of some wacky flavours really, and all of a sudden I was thinking of rhubarb and custard because I put custard down, and then rice pudding came to mind, so I thought why not mention that? So yeah, good to see you all. Hi QP, hi Luke, and yes, Nightbot's there as well. I thought someone else then, but yes, and hi Scotty of course as well. Great you could all make it by the way. Really is good to see you all. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you had a lovely week. It's going by very quickly again this week as it always does. But there we go. So yeah, so. Just do a little reminder, by the way, I've put a poll out there for the weekend live review. I think seems to be quite a big. I think it's the Ferrero. What's it called now? Ferrero Treasures or something like that. I think what's it called? Can't remember what it's called now. Let's see. Oop, gone to the wrong place. Let's have a look. Yes, Ferrero Golden Gallery. That's it. Yes, I knew it had a treasury sounding name to it. Yeah, so that's winning so far at the moment. But obviously, there's still time. So yeah, if one of you want to see this Saturday, 4 p.m. Yeah, give a vote. Yeah, so you got your Kitkat Orange. Oh wow, well done. Was it a full size Kitkat there? Yeah, QP, or is it? Yeah, that sounds very nice. I thought he'd stop those. I thought it was on and off for a long time. I couldn't quite remember. It's like a weird relationship, really. But yeah, Kitkat Orange, very nice indeed. Yes. And Luke, and to be honest, the UK could do more variety. Yeah, we certainly could. Yeah, we're getting those a bit from the Australian imports, but it'd be nice to have just proper, as I say, just UK based ones, wouldn't it? Well, fingers crossed. Yeah, so fingers crossed. QP pick custard, yes, good choice there. Good choice. What's the result so far? Well, yeah, well, still early days, of course. Only about 3 votes, I think. But we don't normally get mini ones, but there we go. The mini ones, yes. Yes, of course. I was thinking that you remember they did those. I think they were called Kitkat Bites. Those sort of like half-size Kitkat ones you could get in a pack. They look like they've discontinued those now, which is a shame. I think they did like mini peanut butter ones of them now, but they replace those pops now. I think it seems. Yeah, bubblegum in chocolate. Yes, I know. I feel like I have as well, actually, Scotty. Was it one of those Millions ones or something like that? I think it was. Was it a Millions chocolate bar? I think I reviewed that years ago. I think that might have been bubblegum actually. Yeah. See, honestly, yes, and yeah. So interesting one, that one. I think anyway. I think I did anyway, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it was anyway. I think it was. Now before I forget, I got Yeah, I got for the members review this week, by the way, before I forget to mention it, it's the Doner Kebab, yes, Pringles, there we go, limited edition. So it might be, I think it's still around, but yeah, so there we go. That's the member review for this week, I think. So yeah, quite looking forward to this one. I've got loads of crisps to do. I've got about 6 different Pringle flavours. Loads of just like a Doritos one and other Walker's ones lying about. It's got some ice creams as well, but I thought I'd get this one. It looks quite an interesting one. Not very Christmassy, of course, but might try and get some Christmassy crisps between now and Christmas as well to do for the member reviews. So there we go. Yeah, I think they discontinued the mini Kit Kats. Yeah, I think I had a look online and I was trying to see if they did them, and yeah, basically I think the Twitter account of Kit Kat confirmed it or something. Yeah, so it's one of those. Yeah, a bit of a shame that, because I quite like those. They were a pretty good idea actually. Yeah. There we go. Yes, Millions one. There we go. Yes, Chocolate Smiths. Don't think I've had that one before, but interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where it was. I don't think I've seen it since, or if it's still around, I'm not sure. But that's, yeah, I did when I was doing look back. When you mentioned it, it came back to me. Yeah, so there we go. So it has been done, maybe. Dinner kebab. Or doner kebab. Yeah, it does sound an interesting one. Yeah, it'd be quite interesting. I've never actually properly had a doner kebab, believe it or not. I think I've sort of had one. I've shared one, I think, maybe. I always went for sort of like a burger whenever I was on a night out and things. So I always, never really properly had a doner kebab. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a crime. I remember seeing someone who had it for lunch once. They got one for lunch at work, and I thought that was extreme behaviour. Maybe other people do that, but it did seem a bit. Yes, you tried to doner. Yeah, it's been around that long. I didn't buy them that long ago. They've not been around for that long. But yeah, I saw them. I think it was in B&M or home bargains, something like that, Scotty. Yeah, so needed to get them really. And I've got another one. I've got a burger one as well. I think it's a pulled pork burger flavoured one, a set of ones as well. So I need to get them reviewed as well. So yeah, interesting one. Yeah. Yeah, so by the way, games night, by the way, hopefully a week on Friday. I've not mentioned it yet. I've not published it yet because I thought I'd wait till after this Friday because then people might think it's this Friday. So I thought rather than confuse it, I'll do it for next Friday. So if you're all free next Friday at 7 p.m, by the way. I did a poll out there. It seems that basically 2/3 of everyone is who answered the poll is quite happy with games night. So it seems a good result, that one. And the other third is perhaps people who either don't like it or not interested. I didn't sort of differentiate those. I thought, just because obviously... it's one of those really. I could have said, maybe I could have done. I don't know. Maybe I should have done. I'm not sure, but I didn't. I didn't think. I thought maybe it might. I don't know. Make people feel a bit bad about answering if they just said they didn't like it. So yeah, one of those. Yes. Who's coming in 2020 for Euro 2020? Yeah, brought back out again. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what it is then. Yeah, because they are Pringles as well. Yeah. So, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Luke's never had one either. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, me neither, Luke. Yeah. I mean, I think, as I say, I've had half. I've sort of shared one. When I say shared, I had bits of one. It wasn't too bad, actually. It doesn't look like it'd be very nice, but, it's full of, I don't know, flavourings and stuff like that. But it wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, but not very healthy, I don't think. Yeah, but, although Scotty's not keen on it. Yeah, so, Greek gyros, all right. Or a charm. Wow, I don't even know what a charm... Is that a real thing, Scotty? You just made that up? It could be anything. I could believe you there. I've never even heard of that before. A Charm WMA. So yes, okay, yeah. Well, sounds interesting, that's for sure. But yes, but QP's the same. Do you prefer Greek, or do you mean you've never had one, QP? Yeah, an interesting one. As I say, I've never properly had one. But gyros. I mean, gyros is definitely a new thing. I don't remember ever hearing that word really up until recently. I'm not even. Yeah, interesting one really. Chicken or lamb. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I think I was just always I just went for the burgers generally, me myself. But yeah, speaking of food, what we got for the stash for us this week. Well, I'm going to do some basically what's it called? Catching up to do basically some of the old stuff. So I've got a bit of a mix of things. Got some stuff for sort of Christmassy stuff, some stuff that's relatively new, some stuff in the backlog, maybe some in between maybe. Euro, I think. Oh, right, okay. Is it? Could well, right, okay, I see. What is it then? Maybe I don't even know what they are then. Is it like just a sort of type of, I don't know, like a little pita bread type thing or something? Yeah, oh, there you go. Sorry, QP said it's pronounced Euro. Yeah, okay. Is it, where's it from? I don't know what language it's from then, really. Or is it a Greek thing? Yeah, spelling is off. Basically, chicken or pork in Greece. Okay. Oh, there you go. Luke to the rescue. Shawarma. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But anyway, so yeah, well, interesting. Very exotic. Honestly, yeah, interesting one though. Maybe I'll have to try them someday, all these things. But as I say, I'm not really a massive meat person, I think. Yeah, like a white flatbread. Yeah. Thought it might be. Yeah, no thanks, QP, thank you. Post pics on Discord, you say, yes. By the way, first you forgot, by the way, there is lots of commands we've got with Nightbots and things like this now, by the way. Nothing too sort of dramatic, of course, but we've got sort of, if ever you sort of ban a troll, you can do exclamation mark troll. So Andrew forgot to do one last time, so I'll do it. See if it'll work anyway. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully Nightbot will come in a minute ago and count it. So I think that's one anyway, but we'll see. Yeah, so I've got plenty of commands. I think you can actually see all the commands now, but there's some bits and pieces, and nothing like massively. There you go, yeah. So there you go. So Andrew banned another sham last week and didn't do the. I forgot to ask him to do the troll count. So there we go. So yeah. So I think you could do. There's many commands basically. I think it's like some of them are. I think it's question mark commands. I think might show you whatever they are. There we go. Am I going abroad? I'm not going abroad. No, Luke. I think what I'm going to be doing is probably just seeing family this Christmas. Yeah, but a lot of family are over my neck of the woods, really. It's sort of, within, well, yeah, basically. So I'll be seeing lots of people. I won't be going abroad for it. So they're sort of coming here rather than anything else you see. Well, there you go. You can see where the commands are. There we are, like that. I think it's my weather, Scotty. I think it's my weather. I think I should probably put it to be weather, shouldn't I? And I think there's actually right. Basically, the troll, it adds a troll to the count. So whenever you ban a troll, you do exclamation mark troll, like when you kick someone, basically when you ban them actually. So basically, when Shime shows up and you ban him again, basically you type that one, just add another to the counter, you see. So we counted how many times we ban him, or other people, basically, who are just causing a pain. But yeah, it's this exclamation mark my weather, Scotty. I think weather is, I think it was reserved, I think, I'm not sure. But we'll see how come it comes up. But yeah, so there's a few of them, basically. Yeah, some of them are sort of, you've got the old typical, oh, there you go, like the weather one there. We've got a dad joke as well, I think. So there's a few of these sort of ones, yeah. And there's some things to tell you how to join Discord and things like that. But the pretty comprehensive weather report there, really. But now about you, Luke, you going anywhere nice this year? Anywhere with the family, anything like that? Okay, there you go. So a nice dad joke there from Nightbot. There we are. Oh, there you go. Yeah, sorry, QP, I didn't highlight the text there. Yeah, what does Troll do? There we go. Yes, but only works for moderators. Only moderators can do it, basically, because obviously they're the only ones that can kick people, so ban them. So only moderators can do it. So there we go. Yeah, and there you go. There's a Nightbot's dad joke. There we are. Amazing. All right, so yeah, so one of the first things I was going to do then is I was going to so feel free to do your own dad jokes. You want just exclamation mark dad joke. I think it's like exclamation mark advice, where I'll try and give you some advice, actual genuine advice. I think so. You can try that one if you want. Exclamation mark advice. Yes, there we go. You're going up to Scotland for Christmas, yeah. I see. Yeah, it makes sense to be right back with your family, doesn't it? Really. But yes, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's basically it, really. I think. Anyone else doing anything nice for Christmas? Not doing anything dramatic, as I say. Let's keep you laughing at the dad joke. Yeah. Possibly a wry laugh, maybe. Yes, if that's the right term. Yes, one thing I wanted to do, we mean to it for a while, is yes, a comparison between Opal Fruits and Starburst. Yes, so they released the Opal Fruits as a limited edition one. And basically, when I was younger, Starburst were called Opal Fruits, and it's such a better name. I don't know why they changed. Well, basically on the advert, it was a group of monkeys that came up with the new Starburst name, and I think that's probably how they derived it, really, because it's such a rubbish name compared to Opal Fruits. And the slogan was, well, it is on the back actually, made to make your mouth water. That was the slogan there. So yeah, so which is quite a good slogan as well. So some people, sort of my age and around my age, still call them Opal Fruits. So if after you a Starburst, they'll say Opal Fruits. So but it is a much better name, I think so. Anyway, I think so. Yeah, Scotty remembers Opal Fruits. Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, basically when I was quite young, I must have been about 10 or so when they changed. I'm not really sure, but yeah. There we go, bit of a shame. I don't know why they changed it, it's a better name really. But to be honest with you, they're looking at the flavours, I'm not sure there's much going for them really, because they seem to be, I don't know. Yeah, it's got lemon and lime flavour. These ones seem to split the lemon and lime out, I think. So an interesting one. So we'll see, maybe they're much of a muchness. Like obviously it's not going to be exactly the same as the originals, they're not actually the original ones. So we'll see. It should be quite interesting though, I think. It should be quite interesting. But there you go, yeah, so if you want to Nightbot to give you some advice, see what this comes up with. I have no idea at all. Obviously, we'll see. We'll see what advice Nightbot gives me. But yeah, so there's quite a few things going on now. So I'm trying to add some like yeah. Oh, there you go. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. There we go. Something profound. My advice for today: one of the top 5 regrets people have is that they didn't have the courage to be their true self. So there you go. There you are. So yeah, so if you ever fancy doing anything like that, I think there's a bit of a cool down. So if like everyone does it at once, it'll only do one of the people, I think. So something like that. So there's a bit of a, so you can't just keep sort of spamming it or whatever. But yeah, it's an interesting one anyway. But there we go. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to do a couple of comparisons. So these two are some comparisons I'm going to do. Probably do a caramel one. I think I've been mentioning before now. And I think there's another one I've got tucked away somewhere to do as well. Yeah, there you go. So yes, deep. Yeah, your eye is quite deep. Maybe it's too morose for the channel. I'm not sure really, but I thought I'd put it there. It's something interesting. Hi Tails, good to see you by the way. Yeah, great that you could make it. Yeah. So regarding the votes, I'm curious of licorice with chocolate. I've signed up for a sample of Licorice. I've buy Bulow chocolate licorice, so they turn up. Yeah, I've had a few licorice chocolate ones actually. I must say, the Finnish chocolate generally has quite lots of licorice ones. I had one like Turkish pepper. It was called. I reviewed it, and it was basically like a spicy hot licorice, and to be honest with you, it wasn't great. Some licorice ones have been quite nice actually, so you might be in for a treat there, but some of that Turkish pepper one was a bit, yeah. Well, there you go, QB. That's yes. Hey QB, learn my advice for today, learn from your mistakes. There you go. Well, Luke's at it as well. What's this? Clearly remove the seed from an avocado. Lay any knife across it and twist. All right, okay. So let's tell you, well, there you are, see? So if you want to make your own guacamole, there you go. So to cleanly remove the seed from an avocado, lay a knife firmly across it and twist. Right. There you go, Luke. There you go. You're sorted for avocados. Not quite as deep as the other advice that's been given, but there we are. Yeah, let me know how it tells if you get on with some licorice chocolate. By the way, as I say, I think myself and Andrew Winton is not in at the moment, but probably might turn up in a bit. But we really liked the Phaser's Copenhagen bar that was around a few years back, and it had these little licorice balls in them basically, and then it was raspberry flavoured white chocolate. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Yeah. So there we go. Practical advice. Yeah, you're right, Scotty. Practical advice. Yeah. Why not? Well, actually, but you know, it might actually come in handy one day. Although technically, it's probably far easier just to buy your own guacamole, isn't it? Really, but who knows? I don't. Avocados. Does anyone use avocados for anything else? I'm not sure really. An interesting one. So I say there's other stuff as well, and it gives you like little things on dime licorice. I don't know if I've ever had that one. Yeah, I don't think I've had that, Scotty. Dime licorice. I don't think I've had that one. I've had all that, the lemon one and the mint one and the orange one and the coffee one, but yeah, not a fan of salty licorice. Yeah, I see. I don't mind. I don't like it. I like blackcurrant licorices, those sweets, but I'm not a big fan of just licorice on its own. You know, yeah, it's not really for me. It's like dolly mixtures and things like that. Bit of a funny one. Yeah, super expensive. Check out the website if you're curious. Yeah, I see. Lemon custard ones also. All right, I see. Yes, I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind then. I'll try and I don't know whether I'm curious, but whether I want to, I don't know. It's one of those, isn't it? They could be really nice or they could be terrible. It's just a bit of a, you know. I'd say lemon custard ones sound interesting. That's for sure. I try and bear that in mind then. Really, as I say, yeah, I try and remember those actually tales. Yeah, thank you for that. As I say, if you're ever in Discord, there is a part to submit some chocolates basically or things so I can remember where to look basically. Because otherwise I might, there's so much out there and I've got so many things to review. But hopefully I'll try and remember. Licorice is quite distinctive, so yes. M&S chicken avocado sandwiches, we discussed sandwiches on Discord. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, was that on them, was it? Was that one of them? Oh, right, okay, yeah, I must have missed that. That's a bit of a coincidence. Now limited edition picked in Malmo, we'll see, okay. Right, speaking of limited editions, by the way, yes. What if they turn up here then? It seems, you might think it's a bit too extreme for the UK maybe. I think you just posted this one in Discord a minute ago, Scotty. But yes, managed to find the toffee apple caramel shortcake bites. I thought maybe they'd be a limited edition for. Well, I thought they would have gone because it's been Halloween's been and gone, but they were still about. So that's interesting. So they weren't there before. They just all of a sudden appeared. And they had a massive shelf of them. So quite interesting these ones. But there's 8 of them again, rather than the 10 that they normally have in the regular non-limited edition ones. So it's a bit of a pain. But I have just. I think this one. I think the. Orange Millionaire Shortbreads will be the review for tomorrow, I think. So that's being uploaded. Or is it tomorrow? Maybe Monday. I'm not sure. I've got 2 in the pipeline, I think. So we'll see. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's a whole pack today. Yeah. The thing is, you could fit about 16 to 20 in here rather than just 8. There is actually the space to fit that much in this square. That's not counting the flourishes. So it's a bit of a con, really, I think. But yeah. But they are very nice. It's probably just as well because you probably would finish off the pack still. But there we go. Yeah, and as you can see, Nightbot keeps coming back with little things, how to join a channel, how to become a Discord, how to get the details for Discord and stuff like that. So you can see there as well. I think there's another, gives you Discord details. So it's little things like that. Does anyone find Thornton's and Lindt more sickly than Cadbury, etc.? Yeah, that's an interesting one. I find, it's a difficult one, yes. I think, basically, I find Lindt to be a bit sort of, I don't know if I'd say sickly, I find it to be a bit creamier really. It's not my cup of tea. I quite like Cadbury's and I don't find them that sickly. I think Thornton's I'm not sure about. I might, possibly. I think it's just more of a creamy chocolate really, especially like with Lindt. And Lindor's I find very sickly actually. I find those very sort of, a lot of people like those, but they're just too much for me. But I think it's just the fact that they're a bit more of a milky, creamy chocolate really. I think Cadbury's is quite milky, I guess, but in a different way. It seems to work better for me for Cadbury's. But connoisseurs would probably say it's not as good quality. But I know what you mean there, QP really. Yes, Ford's had nice cake bite tubs. Yeah, did he still do those? Don't know if they still do them now. Yeah, I do remember those actually, Luke. I do remember them. Yeah, they were interesting ones, those. I don't know if I've seen them for a while actually, but you're right, they were very nice, those. I think maybe these have perhaps replaced them. Maybe they were probably basically the same things as these, but more of them in a tub. And to save money, they've stopped it. Yeah. Yes, Lindor filling tastes cool as in temperature. Yeah, it does a bit. Yeah, it has a bit of that kind of taste about it. I prefer the small ones, the mini ones you can get. I think the proportions are just more up my street there, really. Cadbury's can be stodgy. Yeah, perhaps so. I think it doesn't happen to me though. I find them. I quite like it. I just find it quite velvety, that taste. But I can understand what you mean. Yeah, but I quite like Cadbury's, I must say. Just works for me. I don't know what it is. I would love to have a massive one of those kilogram bars of dairy milk again, but I just got so much other chocolate at the moment. Speaking of which, do have a bit of a Cadbury's one to go through. I had this one in the backlog. This is one of the backlog ones to get through. It's the coconut rough one. Yeah, so if we were speaking about coconut the other week, the other day, that's been you Tails actually. If you're still there, I think maybe we're talking about you coconut in the comments. But yes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so quite interesting getting this one done. Actually, quite looking forward to that. So I've got quite a few dairy milk in the backlog. I've actually organised all my backlog now, so it's all organised by month. So I'm quite on top of it now. I've got a lot that I need to sort of review quite quickly. But basically, all the months pretty much from December onwards are kind of all organised pretty well. So I'm quite optimistic and that can finally keep on top of it. And basically, I've got some stuff that's April and onwards, and they're just in a bit of a pile at the moment. So hopefully I can get on top of things, really. I feel like I'm getting there. Yes, not a huge fan, presumably, of this coconut rough. Yeah, what actually is it? Yeah, dairy milk chocolates with toasted coconut. I reckon it'll be like that crunchy coconut that they had in the Inventor bar from, was it this year or last year? This year, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure. Coconut for me, I'm never quite sure what I'll make of it. Basically, yeah. So never quite sure. I'll just post this thing as well. Yeah, you can find Chocolo's Choc Fest by visiting this address. Yeah. So basically, if you fancy keeping in touch with the community or being part of the community, get in touch. Well, go to the Discord basically via that link. And join it really. Yeah, so you can keep in touch, and that'll be the way to access games night as well. So, because obviously, just to stop random trolls appearing, I need to put it behind Discord basically. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, if you're interested, feel free to join. I think everyone in here, other than Tails, I think he's in Discord. So yeah, worth a try. Yes, definitely. Well, you've got to try them. This is the thing. I need to review them, even if they're not like great sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing, really. But yeah, would white chocolate bounty work? Interesting one, that one. I don't think things like white chocolate Maltesers for me didn't work. I know a lot of people do like them. I didn't think it worked very well, really. Yeah. Oh, here we go. QP's got a good one here. Yes, is it Raffaello or Raffaello? Raffaello. Yeah, I think that's it. There you go, Luke. That's your answer there. So I don't know if I've actually had one of these Raffaellos. Might be having one in his Ferrero Golden Gallery or whatever it is. I think that might have one in there. So we'll see. I don't know if they've actually done a white bounty, but I guess Raffaello's is pretty much that sort of thing. I need to try one of those myself, actually. Yeah, that's about that. Yeah, I must admit, I forgot as well. Well done, QP, I forgot as well. Have they done a white bounty abroad? I've never seen one, and I'm sure you'd probably know if anyone's got it, but yes, there we go. But the answer is yes. Yeah, as Luke says, yeah. I need to try one. I've not actually had one. So Raffaello's quite nice then. Raffaello's. I know Andrew Winton again was talking about them not too long ago. Yeah, interesting one. Well, I must say though, they don't tend to really go out the way to do white chocolate stuff. So I'm quite pleased that the Terry's have done white chocolate orange. I think that works really well actually as well. But generally, white chocolate orange. Well, chocolate orange is really nice anyway. QP, you bought the white Malteser truffles the other week. What did you think then, QP? They were all right for me. They were all right. I just find the truffles don't quite. I don't know. There's something. I don't know what it is really. About 10 years ago, it would have been my dream sort of chocolate really. The white chocolate ones and the regular ones. I used to really love the sort of like the Maltesers and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something. I don't know what it was. It just seemed to underwhelm me a bit. Actually, I still quite like them though. It's not that they were terrible or anything, but just I don't know. Yeah, they just didn't quite bowl me over as I thought they would have done. Really. Yeah, interesting one. Yeah, white Buenos with a coconut a few years ago. I think they've got a milk chocolate one. Yeah, I need to review actually. It's been in the stash for some time. I need to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe it's the same one. I brought it back, Luke. Yeah, Scotty's saying. I think that might be the one I've got. I have to, yeah, I need to get that reviewed, basically. Yeah, it's okay with the white chocolate isn't the same anymore. Yeah, I think that's something, yeah, there's something not quite right, isn't there? There's something that's not quite there, spot on. And I think you're right, QP. I sort of agree with you there. I kind of, yeah, I couldn't put my finger on it really. It just felt like it wasn't quite as good as the sum of its parts, really. And that's sometimes the case with some of these chocolates, where they just become a bit too much. You know, there's just too much going on and not quite working together well enough. I think it's the proportions as well. I'm not sure. I really like the crunchy malt teaser bars, whatever it's called, the crunchy bits. I really like those, and I love the truffly bit as well. But I don't know. It's just something I don't know. Just didn't quite work out for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's just because I've had so many chocolatey truffles and variants of them now. You get a bit immune to it. I'm not sure. But as you say, maybe it's just the white chocolate or a few things. Yes, well, it was a coconut bueno, but that was a white chocolate one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I know there's maybe it's not a white chocolate one that's out at the moment. I have got it somewhere, but I don't know where it is at the moment. It's in the pile, in one of the piles of. Basically, that's the problem. I've got things now. I had things earmarked for review, but they're now in like a date ordered pile. So you know, it might be hidden away somewhere now for a few months. I need to root them out. Trying to sort of go through things. Yeah, but yeah. So well, Andrew's not here. I don't know where Andrew's got to, but here's one he's been sort of talking on. You know, he's been very outspoken about this. The new Cadbury's Bourneville. It doesn't say new on it, but basically it's the one where they've introduced milk powder in it. So Andrew was very unimpressed with this. You can see. Does it say it on there? Let's say it somewhere. So basically, it's you know, for in terms of purposes, you could argue it's dark milk to an extent. I don't know if it's quite that bad. I mean, maybe it's just a bit hyperbole there, but you know, let's see, cocoa size 36%, so it's quite not the biggest thing. There you go, semi-skimmed milk powder there, or skimmed milk powder rather. So it's not actually, you know, which is a bit of an odd decision, I must say. I don't quite get that. It didn't used to have that. So that's an interesting one. So it's not really, you know, I don't know what it is anymore. It's not a very strong dark chocolate anyway, 36%. But the fact it's got milk in it, and it's not like it might contain milk because it's in a factory that uses milk. It does actually actively have milk in it. So I don't know how much, of course, but it does seem a very odd decision that. So yeah. So basically, if you see Bourneville with this wrapper on, this is the one that's got it in. Yeah. So yeah. So if I give it a try, I quite like Bourneville though. I must say, I'm not against it at all. I loved it when it used to be in roses. I think I was speaking to yeah, I think it was Steve Jones last week that popped in, didn't he? And we were talking about old roses and things. Yeah, they used to have like little tabs of Bourneville. It wasn't like it was in, you know, like a big chunk. It was like a weird sort of bespoke, flat little tab of chocolate. And it used to be a lovely little wrapper as well. I think it used to have like a wraparound wrapper with foil on the inside. And your dairy milk was the same. You could get these little tabs, put them together, and eat them both at once. Yeah, very nice. Have you ever reviewed 100% cocoa chocolate? No, I haven't. No. I imagine that's very dry. I mean, is it literally just powder? You know, pretty much. It must be. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like brick dust or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I should. I imagine it's yeah. You might have to have a drink with it or something. It sounds very yeah. Remember, I had this yeah, I was at this restaurant doing this chocolate dessert challenge thing, and they had like chocolate, hot chocolate with it basically. And I thought, well, you know, that'd be great. But it was actually literally sort of like melted chocolate pretty much. And I needed a drink to have with it because it wasn't really a drink. It was just like liquid chocolate. Ah, yes. I remember those tabs. Yeah. Yes. Used to have the little toy Cadbury dispenser. Ah, yes, that's right. They came with, yeah, I remember that vaguely rings bells now you mentioned that. Yeah. Yeah, so I love those little tabs. I used to like roses back in the day. As I think I was mentioning it last week, really, so I won't go on about it too much. But it did just bring back good memories, you know. Yeah, so those were the days. Eating challenge. Yeah, I was considering this. You know, spoke to Scotty in Discord a bit about these sort of one chip challenges as well. You know, could do. I mean, they're meant to be ridiculous. So it's really spicy, sort of like tortilla chip. It's just ridiculously spicy. You know, it's just got ridiculously hot chilies in it, whatever, you know. And there's also some of those spicy chocolate sets you can get in some of the supermarkets like B&M and things. I thought I might try one of those. Could be quite interesting. Yes, there you go. Calorie challenge, yeah. I have that most weeks anyway. Really, I'm sort of cutting down during the week, and then so I have a load of calories at the weekend really. So I'm not sure. I used to have quite a lot of that. I mean, I think I mentioned it before, and I used to eat like 2 Domino's pizzas, large ones, just in the same day. So or pretty near enough. Maybe leave about 4 slices. The one chip challenge. We could do as I say, you could do a community one on here where we all do it together. Like, could technically do that, especially with Discord. We'll get together on I don't know, webcam or something. Could do that. Could technically do it if we all wanted to do that. But yeah, it's meant to be pretty bad. I was just watching some other video. I think one of my other channels did it as a thing. And basically, one guy was just dead on the floor, pretty much. It was quite ridiculous, really. I've got it called, but there's something called Scottish Tab. I think that's it. Made of butter and sugar. Have you guys tried it? Yeah, well, Scottish tablet. Wow, it looks like Luke and Scotty both had it. Yes, Scottish tablets. Yes, that's it. I don't actually know what it is. Not a thank you, Pete. Very sweet. Is it a bit like not something like Kendall mint cake? Is it? Where it's just ridiculous. Yes. Now, speaking of nice things, though, well, not that we were technically. I think you said you didn't like it, but there we go. But yes, Cadbury Yule-log chocolate orange. Yes, I got this to review. 8 servings apparently. Yes, I'll be trying to review this. I haven't got the reindeer cakes for this year. I think I reviewed them last year. I don't think I reviewed the chocolate orange one last year. You see these reindeer cakes that they do as well. Always been underwhelming, those reindeer cakes. They look really nice, but they don't quite work as well as I'd like, really. I feel like there's not. Prefer to have a mini roll basically. It's like a mini roll variant, really. So imagine the ingredients of a mini roll. I guess this one's not going to be too much different because the reindeer cake basically is a Swiss roll sliced up, pretty much. Although it doesn't look like it from there, but that's pretty much what it is. What gives it the banding. But yeah, quite interesting this one. I think it looks very nice. I think Yule logs always look lovely. I mean, they just look beautiful, don't they? Interesting, actually has Father Christmas on this as well. They seem to try to avoid putting sort of anything relating to actual Christmas on there these days, which is understandable, but they've actually gone and done it there, so interesting one. I think Yule log though is generally specifically for Christmas though, isn't it? So, yeah. On those, yes. You find a Yule log QP, I take it? Yes, Yule log. Look at that, and chocolate orange as well. Oh, I love that, yes. Yeah, looks very nice. And that's a Scottish tablet. Tablet is lovely, but very sweet like fudge, yeah. So it's, similar to Kendall mint cake and stuff, yeah. Okay, I think thought it might be, just when you said it was so sweet. Prefer the cakes to these roulards, which they always bring out Christmas. Yeah, I know what you mean. Luke. Yeah, they do, I think these ones, the Yule logs are very special. They are very special, but I know what you mean. They tend to just be, not quite have the right proportions of cream and sponge, I've found, yeah. Well, I'm not a fan of it, but it sounds like it satisfies the sugar cravings. Is that the Scottish tablet? Or the Yule log, or both. But yeah, I think Yule log looks, it's something about it. I don't know. And you see all these different ones. I'd love to make one myself, really, and stuff like that. As I say, but if you make, you can just eat the whole thing, basically. Baking these kind of things, it gets a bit crazy, really. Yeah. And back to the tablet, crumblier than fudge. Yeah, see. Yeah, interesting one. I can't really have Kendall mint cake and fudgy type things. They're just too sweet. Well, Kendall mint cake maybe, but fudge, it's the sort of proper fudge. It's too sweet and it hurts my teeth, actually, I must say. Yeah, Christmas Day. Yeah, I have the typical Christmas dinner, really, but I'm not a big fan of chicken or turkey and things like this, so I just have the sort of like, I don't really eat much meat, actually, but basically, generally, the only meat I eat is kind of like, so-called bad meat, sort of bacon, sausages, burgers and things. But I don't generally have them very often these days. I don't remember the last time I really had any. But for Christmas Day, I'll probably have, sort of like, your pigs in blankets and your sausages, little mini sausages and things like this. That's generally what I have. So, and as well as all the sort of potato and roast parsnips and carrots and things like this. Yeah, so quite, that's what I generally have. Yeah. How about you all? Do you all have a sort of like a, Christmas dinner like that, or do you have something a bit different? I know there's quite a lot of the different variety of sort of things that people have or variants of it, but that's generally what I have, really. So it should be quite nice. But have and usually something like trifle or something like that as well, sort of ends up coming out, yes. And Bailey's for some reason, things like that. Yes, I'm not a fan of Kendall mint cake. Yeah, so I know what you mean, Keep. It's just a bit it's a bit one note, isn't it? It's just a block of sugar, basically. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Love roast tatties, not a fan of turkey. Yeah, roast potato. I don't mind for mashed potatoes myself. Mashed potatoes are more my thing, but I can eat them as well. Yeah. So a video where people put mini rolls in the freezer before eating. Yes, it is a technique actually, QP. I think might have been actually Scotty that mentioned this first, or someone on the channel did, maybe even Luke actually. Yeah, basically, I have tried this before with some of them, and it does make a difference actually. Yeah, I think one of the sort of mini roll variants, the ice cream limited edition ones, they actually said to put them in the freezer. They're all right. I don't know if they really helped it that much for me. I know some people were saying that it made all the difference, but I'm not sure. For me, I don't know. I wasn't too. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't change much for me. I think it was all right, but I think I don't know. Yeah. It's worth trying. I don't know. I think I prefer them soft. I just prefer the texture soft. I think. Yes, chicken with haggis and gravy, vegetables, roast potato. It's very Scottish haggis, honestly. Never even had haggis before. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to try it. We like Stollen around Christmas. Yeah, see Stollen. Is that the what is that? Is that just literally the sort of like Leibkuchen type stuff? It's the bread, isn't it? It's that kind of bread thing, isn't it? I think. I can't quite think what it is now, Tails. You might have to remind me. Yes, I do. Yeah. Honestly, I do. Yeah, I do. Where did I see it? I've seen it somewhere, and I can't think what it is now. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Well, please describe it. Yeah, please describe it. Yeah, what's everyone's plans for Christmas this year then? Yes, I'll say I'm just going to be with family this year. Yeah, so lots of us are getting together. So it should be quite nice, actually. It should be quite nice. How about you, QB? Anything special going on? Honestly, yes. This is a typical Christmas thing. Drinking Strongbow dark fruits at 6:45 a.m. Yeah. Honestly, I know my family has this thing with Baileys with early in the morning. Yeah, Baileys with breakfast, basically. Yeah. Stonish German Leibkuchen, different to Leibkuchen. I've had it somewhere. I'm trying to think where I've had it. Yeah. Yes. So cake with marzipan. Right. Okay. I'm sure I don't know if maybe I've just seen it then rather than had it. But yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I have to try and look out for that then. Really. Yeah. Stollen. There's another one, isn't there, as well? What's the Italian one? That big cake thing. I forgot what it's called now. That sort of currency cake type thing. What's it called? It comes in a big. Usually get it in a massive box. I can't remember what that's called now. Sure, one of you will remind me. You know what's it called? What it's called now? I'm sure it's got an Italian-sounding name. Yeah, here's another one we got, by the way. Yes, the speaking of Christmassy type stuff, gingerbread flavoured milk chocolate slices. Yeah, seasonal edition. So we've got. I just reviewed the ginger. Well, I didn't review the ginger biscuits. I've reviewed the mince pie ones, which actually they might be the one that's coming out soon, maybe tomorrow actually. But there was a gingerbread one as well this year, digestives. But I reviewed them last year as well. But I've got the gingerbread slices, which I don't think I did. So I've got them to do. Yeah, panettone, that's it, Scotty. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. Yes. Yeah, Stollen is more like bread and marzipan, I think. Sultanas, yeah, okay. So it seems to have quite a similar theme, don't they, these Christmassy type breads? Yeah. No, what you mean? Do seem to have like a sort of, yeah, similar theme, don't they? Must be all related. Yes, love Jaffa cakes around Christmas. Is that your thing, is it? Yeah, I think it tends to be trifle with my family, I think, for sort of like dessert type stuff. Yeah, mince pies, I quite like, yeah, some Mr. Kipling mince pies and things like that. But I do like Jaffa cakes as well. Yeah, I do like Jaffa cakes, but I haven't had them typically for Christmas, though. But I know what you mean. If you're sort of, I don't know if brought up's the right word, but if it's your thing at Christmas, you get to associate it, don't you? And it's quite nice to actually do them. Yeah, so, no, that'd be very nice. There's loads of different Jaffa cake flavours now, QP. Well, the McVitie's ones. I think there's other ones as well anyway. But there's tons of them. I think it's passion fruit and orange one. There's a pineapple one, the raspberry one, strawberry one, I think. Is there a strawberry and raspberry? One or the other, or both. Obviously the orange one, and there's another one. I think there's cherry as well. There's all sorts now. Yeah. Yes, but yeah, just with family. Yeah, it's one of those times of year, isn't it? I think. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm sure it'll be really nice. It'll be very nice. Will you Jaffa cakes? No, I'll be lovely that. Yeah, not a trifling year, Scotty. Yeah, I think generally have it at Christmas really. Yeah, it's quite nice actually, trifle. You know, but well, there's different ways you can have it. I quite like it with custard. Yeah, basically, as long as it's got custard in, I think it's generally all right. You know, I'm not a big fan of having the alcohol in it, but there we go. Dairy milk gingerbread bar. Well, I think I've still got it to review, actually. That's a good point, QP. I think I've still got that somewhere. I think I reviewed it last year. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same or not. I don't know if it's just flavoured last year, because this year's got bits in it. I'm not sure if it's this different or not. Yes, I need to retry it, basically. I remember not being too impressed with it. It seems to be the thing at the moment, gingerbread, all the time. As I say, gingerbread's just the flavour now. I've had so many gingerbread flavoured things at the moment. It's been ridiculous, really. It does seem to be the thing, although Cadbury was there last year with it, fitted with their digestives. But yeah, I remember being a bit underwhelmed by it, really. I don't know. I feel like they never quite get the gingerbread taste right either. It always tastes a bit speculoosy and, you know what I mean? A bit sort of, what was it, nutmeggy, cinnamony or whatever. Just never quite gingery enough, basically. Well, what do you think, QB? Did you like it? What did you reckon? I might try and review it again this year, I think. So I've got it in the stash somewhere. I had to root it out, actually, just in case I mixed it up. Because of your fave parts, I see. It's I think it's just the one that pulls it together, doesn't it? It really does. So it has to have custard in it, I think. I think you're right there, Scotty. Honestly. Side tales. Gingerbread chocolates and lattes at Christmas really do often miss the mark. Yeah, they don't know what it is. They just don't seem to manage it, do they? I don't know I don't know how they managed to mess it up. Really, it's a bit of a strange one. That, I think they just don't quite get the flavours right. Or they labelled it as gingerbread, and it's not really gingerbread. Gingerbread saurine yesterday. What was that like? Saurine's a funny one, isn't it? Was it actually saurine, or was it one of those mini sandwich bar things? So it always tastes like strong cinnamon cube. Yeah, you're right, cube. Well, exactly. This is what I mean. It's just it just doesn't quite get it right, do they? It's as if they've got the flavour and they try and make it out to be gingerbread, and it's not. You try a bit more of the bar, I think. I think I'm going to try it again. As I did have it last year, but it's been some time now. So there we go. One of those. Yes, love Christmas pudding and custard. Yeah, Scotty. I'm not a big fan of Christmas pudding. It's just too fruity for me. But I can imagine custard making it work, that's for sure. See. Oh, saurine. Oh, crikey. It's a malt loaf base. It's a very weird product, Cube. It's worth trying, but you'll probably hate it. It's it's really weird. It's very weird. I'm not a big fan of it regularly. It's a very strange taste. It's like a mini loaf of bread, but brown with like currants in it, and it tastes really weird. And you put butter on it, and it's very strange taste. I can't even begin to describe it. I'll tell us. Cheap ginger syrups and cooking ingredients. Okay, is that what they do? Right. It's probably, well, if you can save money about it, I think you're probably right there, Tails. I can believe it. Certainly not decent quality stuff anyway. But it's surprising that you still think they'd managed to get a ginger taste, which is very strange. The mini ones in the multi-pack, yes. The mini ones a bit more, Saurine do mini loaves that aren't actually malt loaves. They just do different flavours, and they're quite nice, actually, because they're not really malt. They're a bit strange, but I quite like them, although my friend who gave one to last week wasn't too keen, but there we go, Saurine is malt loaf, there we go, yes, thanks Luke and Scotty. There you put the same, yes. Oh dear, but yes, there you go. I think that sums it up, QP. Yes. Yes, usually have it with butter. It is an old thing. It's definitely an old thing. Scotty's right. It's very it's a weird product. I would try it, QP, but I don't know. I think it's a bit like a Marmite product. You either love it or you hate it, I think. I'm not really a fan of it at all. I don't want to say I hate it, but I probably do. I don't really like it much. I had butter, same with scones. See. I do. Well, scones, what do I have it with? I don't know if I have what I have scones with, actually. I think it's just, cream and jam, I think, generally, scones. It's usually like, what are those other things called? Hot cross bunny type things. They're the things I have with butter on. I don't know. Butter on malt loaf. It's a funny one. It's a funny product that I really don't know how to describe it, really. I'd say other than malt loaf. But very strange. Another one I've got in the backlog that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I think Scotty mentioned it a while back as well. Speaking of speculoos as well, here we go. It's the it's the Lotus milk chocolate bar, basically. So it's when they were going through their crazy, well, they still are really going through this crazy phase of releasing all sorts. But yeah, so got this one to do. So I'm quite looking forward to this actually because it looks massive as well. It's a big chunky bar, quite big and thick, you know. Yeah, let's have to. Quite looking forward to this actually. Yeah, it's got a load of Biscoff stuff still to do. Love a cheese scone, Scotty says. Luke is with the fruit scone. Ooh, savoury scones, I say. Cherry ones, crikey. I must admit, like a cheese scone, actually, I do like the sound of. Actually, I must say, I quite like. I'm trying to think, scone, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever really had them other than with sort of cream and jam on them, really. But I can imagine them being quite tasty otherwise. It's just quite a good all-round thing. Does everyone pronounce them scone here, or does anyone say scone, by the way? But yeah, so but it was, you know, scone all the way basically. But yeah, very nice. This is try an import. Yes, it is. Yes, you could get it in B&M at one point, but it is an import. Yeah. I think what it says on the back. I don't think it actually has where it's from. Yeah, it seems to be. I think that's Dutch, isn't it? So I think it's Dutch basically. It could be German, but I'm not sure. I think it's Dutch. Yeah. So I guess it is an import. Interesting one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, QB thinks it is. Yes, yeah, it is an imported one. So I'd say B&M had it imported. And I think I got it actually through an import site as well. Here we go. Scottish accent, scorn. Scorn. I sounded Geordie when I said that then. It sounded like Andrew probably. Farm foods at Spawn. Yeah, you can get them at random places basically. Yeah, Belgium perhaps. Yes, I guess they do have a bit of Dutch in Belgium, don't they, as well? Yeah, Dutch and French. Yeah, you're probably right there, Scotty. Yes, good point. Yeah, good point. Yeah, interesting one. Ah, the Mrs. wants it, I see. Yeah, well, I got another one as well actually here. Yes, not got many more for the stash this week actually, but yes, another one here as well. I don't know what this is actually. Pasta pate. I don't know what the difference is. I don't think it means it's like got a spread in it rather than rather than biscuit pieces. I'm not sure. See what it says on the back actually. This one looks a bit interesting now. So speculoos filling, 50% speculoos filling. So I'm assuming it just means it's got like a cream in it, and that's what maybe pate means in French. Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't think there's any English on it. Maybe any of you know, I don't know. Yes, just very Scotty with a Scottish accent. Yeah, scorn. Yeah, scorn. I sound really scorn. I can't. Yeah, I'm not trying to put an accent on there, but I feel like I am doing. I say it that way. Scorn. Yeah. It just comes out that way when I read it that way. But there we go. Oh dear. Yes, one of those. Yeah, so yeah, it looks an interesting one. But to say this one's filled with Biscoff too. Yeah, it looks like it's more like a cream, doesn't it? Because if you look at the other one, got like a sort of cream on it. This has got a bit of a hole in it actually. I don't know where that's happened, but yeah. Yeah, so it's just got like a smooth patty in it really. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Yeah, let's see. Yes, there you go. That's how you pronounce it. It's scown. Is that how you pronounce it, Cupid? That's scown. Yeah, scown. Don't know if I can. Don't know where, yeah, so that's a new one. Scone, scone, scown, scorn. Got all sorts going on here. Just goes to show. Oh, don't worry, Luke. You'll be be fine. Don't worry, Luke. Hopefully, everything will be all right. I'm sure you'll be with family this weekend. This Christmas. Hopefully, you will be. Oh, fingers crossed. Anyway. But yes, as I say, Discord's always open, so I'll be trying to check there as well, and things like this, of course. I'm trying to do some kind of games night and things around Christmas as well, but obviously on the day and things, yeah, it's a difficult one. That, as I say, if you get yourself in a difficulty with family and things, Christmas can be a bit of a pain. That, but hopefully you'll be all right. Fingers crossed. Yeah, difficult one though. Yeah, well, I'll say, hopefully you'll be all right, Luke. Fingers crossed. There's one filled with Biscoff too. Oh, sorry, yes, that's one before. Yes, sorry, Scotty. Yes. Unpopular opinion, but I didn't think they were that great. What, the Biscoff ones? Oh, I see, Keepy. Well, it could be unpopular. Well, to be honest with you, I've not had them yet, so I don't know. I think they look nice. I quite like. What I really liked was the Biscoff ice creams, the Biscoff sticks. They just nailed it. They were so really well done, and they were really they were lovely. Really, they were just so nice. They really went to town on it, and he did everything perfectly. They were, really good. And did white chocolate one and a milk chocolate one. I said, I don't know about these ones. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in them. I'm quite looking forward to it, but yeah, we'll see. It's a shame. Yeah, I guess you've got to like Biscoff to start with. Yes. I met Luke. Yes, and Rob said he know. I said yes. Oh dear. Yes, we did have a meet. Yeah, what was it? About 3 or 4 months ago, I think now. Maybe 5 months ago, actually. Yeah, so there we go. Rob doing the Aberdeen Angus accent. Which one was that? Was that the Scorn one? Was that one? Keep your is like. I'm not sure. I pronounce it like Scown. Is that like are you from Liverpool, QP? Is that where I don't Sean. I'm not even sure. I pronounce it like Scown, like Scone. I probably just completely butchered that, Keithy. I do apologise, but there we go. Oh, see you over Xmas, Luke, hopefully, yes. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, sure, hopefully have a good meet up there. I think it's going to be nice. Yeah, I'll have to do some kind of meet at some point, perhaps. As I say, maybe in Alan's pub if he's still, yes, he's still up for that. I think it's in Aberdeen. Yes, August. Yeah, crikey, long time ago. September, October. Yeah, quite a long time ago already, really. Yeah. Scone. So is it like me, scone? Like as in, yeah, quite, not scone, but scone. Yes. I think that's right. Obviously, maybe laugh the other way. I'm trying to find where it was now, but the other one with the, can't find it now. I think maybe, yeah, the scown. Oh, honestly. Yes. The best Lotus Biscoff thing ever consumed. Personal Lotus Biscoff cheesecake in the Park Market in Centre Parks. Wow. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, I think I might have had that, Well, no, I never had it. I think I saw it. Yeah. I was at Centre Parks a few years back, and I don't know if I had it or not. I remember having something that was quite. I think I had a Kitkat one, in fact, a Kitkat cake actually. Not. I don't think I had the Biscoff one. I think I remember seeing it though. Yeah, I think I do. Anyway, I could be wrong. That does sound, yeah, very interesting. I see. No, the other way I say. So you say scone. Do you say scone? Then is that right? Scone. I won't say it in any other way, just in case so I don't confuse matters. But you say scone. Lotus cheesecake is good. Yes, it does sound. I think that's definitely where it'd be at because of that base having in. Probably have different bits as well, but I imagine the base would be Biscoff. So that'd be quite good. Get it Waitrose and Sainsbury's. Well, there you go, Tails. You can get it. Yeah, might ruin. Might leave it. Might ruin it for your yearly escapade. But yeah. No, you're joking. A fresh one or frozen? Oh, there you go. Oh well, probably won't be as fresh, but yeah. Yeah, she say. So scone. So you from down south then, QP? Is that the gist of it? I think it's usually people down south say scone, don't they? I think. Or very posh. Honestly, yeah. Oh, don't worry. It's no point. It's one of those, isn't it? Just one of those. Well, not divisive, but it's just one thing or another, isn't it? I guess, as you say, with Scotty with the Scoon, that one. Oh dear. Yes. M&S sell Colin faces, but they ruined it by adding mint. See, I've seen the mini ones they've got. I think I had some for Halloween. I don't know if did I review them on the Halloween special? I think I might have done. I've got the regular ones, but they've not got mint in them. I don't think. Not the ones I've got anyway. Oh, here we go. Look, fresh. There we go. So I got to get down to Waitrose and his M&S. Did you say? Get the get the Biscoff cheesecake. I must say actually, if you're gonna have something with Biscoff in, cheesecake definitely lends itself with the base. As I say, assuming that they do the base made out of Biscoff. I've made a cheesecake from now, and if you ever do make your own cheesecake, you always use mascarpone powder. Don't use Philadelphia if you ever has that in the recipe, because mascarpone is where it's at. But I imagine it's very unhealthy. I made like a massive chocolate cheesecake. It was literally about that big and that wide. And basically I ate it all myself over a weekend, and it must have been about 10,000 calories in it or something. It must have been ridiculous. You're a family thing. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know really. There's something, no, I do it, but I don't think they really watch it, to be honest with you. I sort of mention things every now and again, but I don't think they particularly, are that bothered by it. It's a funny one, really, that, To be honest with you, I never really mentioned it to anyone for about 5 years. Some people I mentioned it to, so obviously some family knew, but I never really mentioned it to anyone for a long time, to any friends, because I didn't want it to be based on just my friends just watching it and stuff like that. I wanted it to just be other people. So that's why you don't really see anyone I really sort of know in person popping in things like this. But they do watch it every now and again. I do have people now, because I've sort of, it got to the point where I had to tell people because I just had too much chocolate all over the place and stuff, But there we go. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah, and you just I don't know. I'm not really sure what they really think of it, but yeah. I think it's just crazy. I enjoy the mint Colin faces. I've not had them. Yeah, see. So so can you still get the regular ones though? Hopefully you can do. Cheesecake is very bad. Yeah, it's not good for you at all. As I say, it wasn't a great thing to do that way. The whole cake, Oh, let's see. To your knowledge, do you know if they have a chocolate festival or something where lots of producers show new products, samples products everywhere? Yes. It would be great or cool to go around in London. Yeah, they must do something like that, but I don't know. I've not. Yeah, I think they do. There's a place in the northwest. What's it called? It's got a silly name. I forgot what it's called now. But they did have a chocolate festival there. I think it's near. What's it called? The place, I can't think what it's called now. But yes, not too far away from Bury or Bolton, I think. So it's up that way anyway. They have might not be a silly name actually. Maybe it's not a silly name. Anyway, they had a chocolate festival. I saw a signs for it, but I don't know how big it was. I think it might have been relatively small, but I did see signs for that, so that would be good. Yeah. Future at NEC Birmingham. Well, there we go. That could be something as well. Yeah, I think I do remember seeing advertised, maybe. But it's not chocolate though, I think, unfortunately. We should have a chocolate section. Costco cake with icing, remember, a neighbour got one and it lasted ages. Costco are crazy. Those muffins they have, where they're about that big and that tall, they're just ridiculous, those things. Sometimes people bring them into work. Yeah, Costco cake is the best. I don't have a Costco. You need to be a member or something like that to get into Costco. Yeah, a bit of a funny one, that one. Yeah. It's not about just Choc. Yeah, food products generally. Yeah. Absolutely amazing cake. Yeah, those muffins. Yes, they're massive, those muffins, aren't they? Just ridiculous as well. See. Oh, hello there, Gachi. Yes. Isn't that like a sort of betting mechanic or something? Oh dear, cute avatar there. Favourite dairy milk? Well, I quite like the one they released. It's probably one they did, the Marvelous Creations one, the banana one they did a few years back. I forgot what it was now. Banana and something or other, I think. Really nice. Might have been banana and what's it called? Honeycomb, I think it was. I'm not sure, but it's very nice. I like that one. Yeah. How about you, Gachi? Yeah. What's your favourite? Yeah, it's They did an Inventor bar recently, which had a similar kind of thing, banana flavour, and I quite like that one. But yeah, but the one I quite liked all the ones with Lou, Ritz, and I think the biscuit centre one and the Oreo centre one. Not the Oreo, it's got Oreo cream in, but like they had literally biscuits of Oreo partitioned with a slab of dairy milk, and then it was like mini Oreo bits. They were very nice as well. I quite like random ones like that. Yeah, they were very nice actually, just because they had the right biscuit taste and stuff like this. But I also like the Marvelous Creations one, the Rocky Mallow Road. That was a lovely one as well, but they've discontinued that. So quite a few actually. Yeah, how about you then? Yes, let me know. Can't get into Costco, Scotty. No, I can't. Yeah. Oh, you and Scotty snuck in. Kingsland Muffins. Is that the brand? Could be. Oh, Kirkland Muffins. Yes. Yeah, I've not. Well, I don't know. I can't remember. Just eat them generally. Yeah. But there we go. The Oreo mint one. See, okay, Oreo mints. Yes, I wasn't. Yeah, sorry guys, I wasn't too big a fan of that one actually, because I'm not a big fan of the mint one and the Oreo one. Well, yeah. trying to think now. Yeah, I don't think I was as big a... Well, basically, I'm not a massive mint person, but I do quite like some of them. But I think those Oreo ones for me, I don't know, the cream never quite worked for me. Yeah, so sorry, I wasn't really... But, you know, this is it. It's one of those... But the worst one I found was a peanut butter one I didn't like. I think they did a peanut butter Oreo one, and that one for me was definitely not one I liked. But it's a shame that, because they don't do it anymore, do they? I don't think that one. So it's a shame you can't get it. But, yeah, it wasn't really for me, that one, unfortunately. But, yeah... Mint Oreo is a good one. There you go, Tails likes it as well. There you go, you see. Fizzy bars out. Well, I don't do out of 10s. I think I did review it. I can't think what I gave it now. It's either 3.5 or a 4. Yeah, so you could times it by 2 to have a 6. 7 or an 8, I think. But I don't generally do out of 10 because yes, it's like something I just don't like doing out of 10s. Because I find that basically when you review something out of 10, even though I do review things in half marks, which I'll come to in a second, basically you never really rate anything over a 5 generally. It's always like between 5 and 10. And so most of the marks you don't mean anything. Now, having said that, I do sometimes give half marks, but that's just to differentiate between certain things or to add a different sort of angle to it. So I still use like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and I use all the range. But then I think, well, something's not quite horrible, but it's a bit worse than below average, and I can give it 1.5 and stuff like that. So there's method to the madness, I guess. Yes, yeah, the peculiar ones, marvellous, some of the jelly beans. Yeah, I quite like the interesting ones like that. I've reviewed, I'd say, lots of the Cadbury Australia ones recently with Pinky and with some of these other, what's the one, Perky Naan and stuff like that. They're very random as well, you know. Very random. Yeah, I remember Scotty mentioned this one. Yeah, they basically 4 years ago or 5 years, maybe I think a year before I started the channel, so maybe 6 years ago. Cadbury were just going crazy. They were just releasing so many good things, including this Dairy Milk Creations, the banana one that I mentioned before, which was one of my favourites. They had the Golden Crunch, whatever it's called, which was really nice. I'd say these Marvellous Creations, which were really good. And unfortunately, just after that point, you just literally just cut them all out pretty much. And they did a couple after that, but they never quite went the same again. So that was a bit of a shame. Yeah, a bit of a shame. Do I like Toast Chocolate Orange? Yes, I do. Yes. Yeah, I do. It's very nice, Toast Chocolate Orange. Yeah, I like I particularly like the white chocolate one, actually. But yeah, I do like Toast Chocolate Orange. It is nice. Yeah, Toast Chocolate Orange Sensations are probably my favourite. Even though they're quite... not massively different from each other, but I really like that chocolate selection because they're just moreish and they all taste really nice. Some are better than others, I guess, in it, but I really like that selection box. Yeah, that selection pack or what have you. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. So one of those. Yeah. Yeah, so I do like them. Yeah, how about you? Do you like Toast Chocolate Orange? I think I'll say the white one I'm really happy about. I just reviewed the popping candy one, yeah. So one of those. Where did I see myself in 5 years? Crikey, that's it. Well, fingers crossed the channel keeps going up and up. I'd like to hope. I mean, in 5 years, nowadays I'm getting like about 500 subscribers a year. I think something like that. Now it's sort of gone up quite high, really. So hopefully that'll keep multiplying, going a bit better. So we'll see how it goes, really. I mean, I'd like to hope that the channel gets to like 10,000 subscribers at some point. I think a realistic goal. If I can get to that much, I think that'd be great. That, and then it might just sort of perpetually sort of keep going then, really, because I think you get to a certain point where the YouTube analytics sort of kick in and just everything, it just perpetuates. So I think I've just got to get to that point, unfortunately, before it really accelerates, or if it does accelerate. But if I can just get to 10,000, which I think is achievable, I think in 5 years' time, assuming I get 500 a year, it won't be quite that much, will it? It'll be it'll be about what's I say, about 7,000, but I'd almost be there. So yeah, so we'll see. I think the channel will, let's say, hopefully keep going, but we'll see if we'll see. I don't know. Just have to keep going at it, really. It'd be nice to keep going though. I think it'd be good to sort of keep at it and I'll say diversify with it. Let's say with the games nights and stuff. Should be quite interesting. Yeah, it should be quite an interesting one. One's egg-shaped and white choc for Easter many moons ago. I don't think I remember that one. Yeah. Shame, I say Andrew Winston would know about all this probably if it was about. He would. I don't remember that one. That sounds interesting though. Yeah, egg-shaped white chocolate. Yeah, does sound nice. Yes, yes, I do. I have a lot. So not more than the cupboard. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. Plenty there. Yeah, unfortunately, yes, this isn't my full-time thing. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, this isn't my, I have a job on top of this. Yes, this isn't my income or anything like that. Yes, check the channel shorts. Yes. Oh dear, yeah, check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. It's ridiculous actually. It's organised now. That wasn't actually all of it either. There's still a bits over there, but yeah. So, oh, and hello there. Oh, hi there, Dead to Sin, and good to see you both. Good, well, both Dead to and Sin. Good to see you. Yeah, hope you're doing all right. Yeah, good to see you by the way. Not sort of. It's a bit of a funny one really, because as I say, we sort of had a bit of a good chat today. Normally, like normally the Stash Watch is going over what I'll be reviewing in the near future. We've kind of done that, to be honest with you. We'll keep chatting for a bit longer. It's quite nice to chat and things like this. So yeah, let's say if you want to continue chatting, there is the Discord channel as well. By the way, Discord server. You might have seen Nightbot post about it before. But yeah, so it'd be great to see you there. I do plan on doing a games night as well in the week on Friday. So if you fancy that as well, everyone. Yes, it was Terry's chocolate orange. It was, but it was white and egg shaped. Yeah, right. I can see them doing it. That is unusual. Yes, that is an unusual one. Yeah, I think I don't remember seeing it myself really. Yeah, but I can see a bit of a funny one. How did it work then with the segments and things? Was it still segmented? Yeah, must have been quite a weird one that. But there you go. Yeah, there's the link to Discord if ever anyone fancy it. So yeah. Feel free to check it out. But yes, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to do some shorts as well. Some of the shorts have got quite a lot of views, and some of them haven't. So I don't really know what the key to it is. I don't know what makes this YouTube understand, treat something differently or not. So some of them sort of take off and get quite a lot of views, and some of them just don't really get any more than normal. So not sure what to make of that really. But I'll keep doing them because they're relatively easy to do. And as I say, just before I publish anything or whatever, I can do some something like shorts or what have you. So just do a couple of weeks or something like that and see how it goes. So it can't hurt. But yeah, hopefully, let's say hopefully the channel will keep progressing and things like this, and hopefully in 5 years, if I have about 7,000 subscribers, I think that'll be pretty good. But as I say, it could get to a point where itself sort of, I don't know if perpetuates is the right word really, but or when it gets so far, I think then obviously YouTube promotes it more and more, and then rather than 550 a month subscribers, it could double or whatever, and then triple depending on how many you get. So then of course I have more people in the chats, more people on Discord, more people in the games nights, things like this, just a result of that, and that kind of helps it get further and further. So it's just got to get to that point really. So it's one of those, yeah. Yes, and oh yes, hello again. Yes, yeah. I think well, you've been I think you first noticed the channel at least 3 years ago, Luke. I'm sure of it. I think you disappeared for a time, but I'm sure it's definitely been at least 3 years, maybe even 4 since you appeared on the channel. I think Scotty was around 4.5 years. I think you were around roughly the same time. I think so. Anyway, yeah, I think so. So I think you were slightly before Andrew, and Andrew's been around 3.5 years. Yeah, interesting one, that one. The time has been going quite some time. But yeah, 5 years, 2000 and, was it 16 I started? Yeah, so, yeah, 5 years, crikey. Almost 6 years now. My older videos weren't the best quality, but yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'd like to keep it going with this channel, see how it goes. And as I say, it's interesting to do. And I think it's a bit of a, it's quite difficult to do YouTube generally these days, especially if as I say, you can't, unless you want to, I think there's so many people doing it, it's quite difficult to stand out really. Yeah, so it's one of those. Yeah, 2016, 17, yes. Yeah, I think it was. I did think it was about that long time ago. Right, well, the polls tied, by the way. We've pretty much got a 2-horse race here, literally. Yes, if anyone's not voted in the poll, please vote now. Long story short is I'll close it, but it'll be a tie. So if anyone's got the deciding vote, give you a few seconds to do that. I don't know if they're yes. Yeah, Dead to Sin. Or Gatch if you voted. If you're still there, give a quick vote, and yeah, we can break the deadlock. But yeah, as I say, I'll be doing games nights of the week on Friday. So if you want to join in, check out Discord. If you want to, you can join in anyway, be as a sort of spectator and be in the audience or what have you. We'll see how that goes. Might try different games at some point, but I think we'll keep it the same ones for the moment just to see how it goes. Use your altar guy. Honestly. Oh dear. Countdown jingle. Yes, I have to do that. Yeah. But oh dear. Yeah. I need to put that on, don't I? If only I had it, maybe I could sort of program maybe Nightbot to do that somehow, whatever, you know. Oh dear. There probably is a way to do it, actually. I'll have to try and do it, won't I? Oh, there we go. Yes, well, maybe. Yeah, it could be. I don't know if Tails did use his alt account to push it over the edge, but there we go. We'll end the poll. It did go over, I think. Let's have a look. What won? Let's have a see if it comes up. Might come up. There we go. Yes. There we are. Yeah, Custard just won in the end. 9 votes. Yeah, Custard just won. Look at that. So 4 votes to 5, basically. Rice pudding and cheese. I thought cheese might be quite an interesting one, having chocolate, but I don't know if it'd work or not, but it'd be quite interesting to try it. Cheese flavour, whatever. No, it didn't. All right, so someone else did it. No, I see. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you, because it seemed to seem like it happened a bit too quickly. But yeah, there we go. Well, I don't know who decided it there. Maybe it was, yes. Let's see, Dead to Sin. Maybe he just did it last minute. Or maybe Gacha did as well. Interesting one, yeah. Dear. Well, there we go, guys. I think that's it possibly brings us to the end of Stash Watch. I'd say check out Discord if you want to continue the chat, things like this. I'm going to probably just be doing a couple of bits of editing after this one, so I might check out Discord slightly later on. But I say it's a good way to keep in touch with myself and the community as well. Really great to see you there. But yeah, I've got to just add a couple of edits for the video for tomorrow, and then another one for Monday, I think. Yeah, and also so I've got to do a bit of editing before it gets too late, because I need to do a look back as well for Friday. So that starts basically tomorrow. It takes about 8 hours to do that, something ridiculous. It's quite a long one to do. Well, maybe not that long, but it takes at least 5 hours, I think. Generally, it seems to just take a long time. So there we go. Yeah. Alright guys, it's been great to see you all, great to chat, good to see new faces as well. Thanks for coming, Tails, Luke and the QP, and Scotty of course. And good to see you, Gacha, and Dead to Sin as well. Good to see you both. Hope to see you again, of course. Yeah, hopefully it won't be a one-off. As I say, check out Discord, link is from Nightbot, just a few chats up. Good to see you there. And yeah, and if I don't see you there, hopefully I'll see you on Saturday for the live review. Oh yes, it's been a nice one. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good. Good to chat to you all, everyone. It's nice when they get a lot of chatting going on. It's always good to see you all and good to get to know you all as well. As I say, Discord's good for that also, but you know, it's up to you. All right, guys. Well, say Saturday. If you haven't voted already, there is a vote for what to review this Saturday. So check out the channel as well for on the content tab. It probably will be. But yeah, check that out. Vote for what you'd like me to review this Saturday. Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you then. 4 p.m. GMT. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks again for coming. It's really nice to chat to you all. All right, see you soon. Bye for now. There's a 6-second delay, by the way, so apologies if you mentioned anything before I've gone. But I will have gone, but you know, before it appears that I've gone. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.